Sir, welcome back to the channel. Monica Louv here at The Love Messages. So today we will be doing your reading from the 7th to the 14th of May. Now this is going to be a general reading, so it may resonate with you, it may not. If it does resonate with you and you're interested in a private reading with me, the link for that will be in the description box if you so choose. Cancer, in this reading, I'm going to be taking a look at past, present, and future for you. I'm going to clarify the cards and pull some advice. Okay, so your challenge for the second week of May is the Death. And what you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, you have the 5 of Swords upright. Okay, so Cancer, for you, your challenge has a lot to do with the Death. Okay, now the Death card often indicates a major transformation or change that's happening in your life. Okay, this can be in connection to relationships. This could be in connection to your personal physical body, your thoughts, your actions. Something here is changing in your life, and it's been really challenging to accept this change. The fact that something here needs to change. A lot of you know that something in your life needs to change. Maybe you're not being proactive about it. Maybe you're not paying attention to it. I'm seeing 900 on the clock. So you're going to want to check out what 900 means. This could be in connection to your challenge, and there may be an important angel message for you. If somebody would like to comment below 900, I can pin the comment and like it so that everybody else can know what 900 means, okay? So we're gonna clarify your challenge. We're gonna find out why the Death is your challenge and get more information in a moment. Now, in the recent past, you have the Moon, you have the World, and you have the Ace of Cups. So in the recent past, there was definitely this energy of something new that came into your life, new love, new experience, something that made you feel emotionally overwhelmed. I feel like this was new love here in the past. And when this new love came into your life, Cancer, it made you realize that there was a cycle in your life that was coming to an end. There was something here coming to an end and bringing forth something new. And there was very strong emotions connected to this in the past. This could have happened anytime around last year, November 2024 or January 2025. This could also be currently something that you are going through now, depending on your timeline. But ultimately, something new came into your life here in the past, and we're going to find out more about that in a moment. Now, in the present moment, you have the Wheel of Fortune, you have the Two of Wands, and you have the Hanged Man. So in the present moment, there is a major change that's happening in your life. It's making you question your life. It's making you question the changes that are coming into your life. Some of you are finding it extremely difficult to take action towards this opportunity that is showing up in your life. And it's making you, in a way, in the present moment, question the direction of your life. So trying to figure out what direction you want to take in your life, the choices that you have, the options that you have, what choice would be the best choice for you here. And there is this feeling of needing to really look at things from a different perspective. Okay. And the reason why that's showing up for you, looking at things from a different perspective, because the Wheel of Fortune is indicating here that there is an opportunity that is coming into your life. Okay, there is an opportunity that is coming into your life, but it's a choice or a matter of you choosing the right direction. And this is why there's something here about you wanting to take action towards something, but you want to make sure that you don't make the wrong decision. That's what I'm getting here, okay? So we're going to get more information when we clarify. In the near future, you have the Page of Cups, you have the Temperance, and you have the Knight of Wands. So in the near future, I do feel here that you're not on the same page as someone, okay? One of you is the Temperance, which means one of you is taking their time while the other one is quick to take action, okay? There is a possibility here of an apology or a confession here in the near future, and this is what may change the actions of you and this person, because I do feel there is two people here involved, someone you're dealing with, could be someone you work with, could be somebody you're in a relationship with. If there's absolutely nobody around, this may just mean that a lot of you may need to decide between not taking action on something or completely taking action on something. Okay. So we're going to get into your reading. We're going to see what's going on. What you don't see coming at the bottom of the deck, Cancer, you have the Five of Swords. And the Five of Swords here is indicating that for many of you, there's definitely this energy with the Five of Swords of competition, competitive energy. That's what you don't see coming. And this could be in your work. It could be in a relationship. What you don't see coming is if you truly want to avoid pain and something here that disappoints you in your life, you need to really get clear on something. Okay, there's something. And this is why your challenge is the Death, because something in your life becomes so overwhelming that you're going to have to make a change at some point. Okay. And one of the things that I've noticed with the readings that I've been doing lately and all the other readings that I've been watching online, because I do watch readings online from time to time, there's a lot of endings taking place right now. There's a lot of things that just simply can't go on anymore. You can only ignore things, ignore the problems, ignore the issues for so long until they become issues that you're going to have to deal with. Okay. So this is what's happening for you. We're going to get into the details for you and we're going to see what is going on. Okay. So let's clarify your challenge. Okay. Okay, so you have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck in terms of your challenge. So your challenge for the second week, Cancer, of May is the Death. Okay, so change, transition, something here is dying out. It's no longer functioning perhaps the way it was at some point. You have the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles. It really bothers you, okay? This is something that really bothers you on a deep level, whether you express this or you don't. There's something here in your life that is causing you a lot of stress, okay? It's causing you a lot of stress. It's causing you a lot of worry. It's making you feel hopeless. It's making you feel that you are overly emotional, overthinking the situation, issues sleeping at night. Some of you have a really hard time getting proper rest at night, and it's because of the situation that you've been worried about. Now, the Seven of Pentacles here is indicating something here about finances, your money. The challenge here for you is going to have to do with some form of savings you have, reevaluating your savings and how you can take the savings that you have to apply it to making the changes that you need in regards to this situation. This situation is going to require you to be proactive. It is. And what do I mean by that? It means that at some point, you're going to have to look at the situation and say, what changes are within my control that I need to make in order to let this situation go? Because some of you know the situation's done, you know it needs to change, but you continue to hold on to it. And what this actually is doing for you is actually creating more stress, anxiety, uncertainty for you. I've seen this so many times in your reading in the past. It's interesting it's showing up again. Because the cycle is showing up again. And with Aries, and I'm looking at Aries specifically because we have Neptune there since March, and we also have Saturn going there at the end of May. Okay, this is the second week of May reading, but I'm preparing you for that because this could be very much something that lasts for quite some time. So it's going to be really important that the situations in your life, they are changing for you. Things are not the same way as they used to be. There's a little bit of this tension there, and it is going to continue for quite some time. And because Saturn and Neptune they're going to be squaring your sign, Sun, Moon, or Rising for quite some time, it's really important that you reprioritize your life and really look at your life and see the things that you need to let go of. Okay. I know it's very easy for me to say that, hard to do. But there's a need for you to shift your perspective and get out of this place of worry, because worry is not going to change your situation. Taking action will. And this is what's causing you a lot of stress right now. So regardless of what your personal situations is in terms of the details, something here that you are overthinking that is stressing you out, you continue to hold on to it. You know it's done. It's very important that you reevaluate your situation and you make practical plans and then take the practical steps to bring forth a brand new beginning for yourself. Okay. So this is going to be a big part of your challenge. Something here is changing. It is creating conflict. Okay. And that's your challenge. That's what I'm seeing. Now let's clarify the recent past. There's something here about salami. I don't know why I keep getting, sometimes I do the readings and food comes up. Okay. I don't have cravings for salami. I don't really eat salami. So, but I'm getting this salami energy. I don't know why. So some of you may resonate with that. And there, if you do resonate with that, it could be very much connected to the messages that I have for you today. Okay. So the world in the recent past is talking about a cycle coming to an end. Something here in the past came to an end for you. And that is clarified by the Ace of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So in the recent past for you, Cancer, there's a very strong indication here of taking action in the past. You took action in the past on something here that you know needed to come to an end. And the reason why you took action on taking the initiative to bring this situation to an end, because you became very clear about your life and you realized, why should I continue in a situation where I don't feel appreciated? I don't feel valued. I feel like I'm constantly being rejected. This is what you were feeling here in the past. And because you were feeling that in the past, a lot of you made a decision to accept that something here in your life needed to come to an end. Okay. So you got really clear on something here in the past. I do feel this affected your emotions, and there was this decision that you needed to make about your life in the past, about setting something in your life right. There was an opportunity that was presented to you to possibly have a new beginning, and it looks like you may have decided to do that. Some of you decided to take that opportunity. Others of you may have not. Okay, so this is what I'm seeing for you in the past. You also have the Ace of Cups. Some of you attracted new love in the past. New love, a new beginning here. You have the Emperor, the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Pentacles. So because you did the work here in the past, the Eight of Pentacles, because you did the work, you were able to completely attract new opportunities. And by the way, these new opportunities in the past that came into your life brought a lot of stability to you. They brought a lot of stability. They brought a lot of purpose into your life. So I think one of the lessons that you're learning here in your life in the past has a lot to do with you taking action. Instead of feeling sorry for yourself, instead of feeling that you're hopeless, instead of feeling that you're not being seen, you're not being appreciated for the work that you're doing, a lot of you took action. And it wasn't difficult for you here in the past because it was very clear that the signs were there for you to take action, that you needed to take action. So the lesson here for you here in the past is it's okay to take action and not know where that action is going to take you. But ultimately, why is that action important? That action is important because if you're in a place where you feel stuck or you feel stagnant, that's part of growth, right? If we're constantly in this place of worry and stagnation, and we're worried that, if we end one thing and move on to something new, we're actually taking that worry with us and we're bringing that into the new energy. So it's very important that you trust and believe that changes are inevitable, changes are needed in life, and you can't be hard on yourself about that. Sometimes action is needed to improve your situation, and I feel like that's what a lot of you did in the past, and that's what you're learning to continue to do in the present moment, okay? So let's talk about the present moment. Let's clarify all the cards. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Page of Wands. I'm not surprised. There's the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands is someone who is planning to move into a new direction. They are looking at things from a completely different perspective. This is what you're being called to do in the present moment. Some of you are in this place where you are having a very hard time taking action. It's very difficult to take action for some reason when it comes to your life. You also have the Page of Cups, you have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Three of Cups. So for many of you in the present moment, there's a desire here to celebrate, okay, or come together with someone that you haven't seen for quite some time. What a lot of you are waiting for in the present moment, and of course this could be vice versa, it could be you or it could be the person that you're dealing with. I do get a strong indication here in the present moment that a lot of you are waiting for someone to come around to take the initiative, to make the effort towards you. And what is going to make you extremely happy is when this person actually takes action towards you. This is what a lot of you are waiting for. Okay. So one thing that I'm going to tell you that I'm picking up on in the reading is, as much as you want to wait for this person or you want to wait for someone to save you, I feel very strongly that you need to look within. And this is why something's taking a lot longer to happen for you, because the expectation that's coming from the other person isn't there. You're not getting that. This is why something here is delayed. So what you're learning right now, Page of Wands, you're learning to take the initiative on your own. And this is the hardest thing for you because a lot of you are in a situation that feels burdensome. You feel that the situation you're involved in is overwhelming. A lot of you are waiting for somebody here to save you or to come and take initiative towards you or to apologize for something that they did. And the more you rely and wait on somebody else to fulfill your dreams and the things that you want for yourself, the more you find yourself disappointed. Okay. So what you're learning right now is you're learning that yes, there is an opportunity showing up in your life. That opportunity with the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Two of Cups is clarifying the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, in a relationship, you feel taken advantage of. A lot of you feel taken advantage of by a specific person that you're dealing with, whether it's a friend, romantic, business partner, etc. So there will be changes that are going to be made in regards to this connection, but the changes that are going to be made may need to come from you. You may need to be the one that initiates those changes. Although you are someone who is very passive, Cancer can tend to be very passive sign, right? So right now in the present moment, you have a choice, you have a decision, you're at a crossroads with the Two of Wands. That is clarified by the Page of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, and the King of Cups. So yeah, this person that you're dealing with, I feel they are waiting for you to take action. They're watching you and they're waiting for you to take action. So this is a matter of you getting clear on ultimately what you want in your life. And remember, opportunities will come to you when you recognize what you want. Okay, this is really important. You need to know what you want, and then you need to be in this energy of feeling that you're not afraid to have a new beginning. Some of you are afraid to have a new beginning. Some of you are afraid of something ending here. You may feel that if this situation that you're involved in comes to an end, it won't get better. And this is a perspective that you may need to change in order for positive things to come into your life. So there's a bit of this energy of expectation from the other that's happening. Once Saturn, okay, because Saturn is the ruler of your seventh house. This is connected to relationships, partnerships, businesses, business partnerships. Once Saturn moves into Aries, it is going to square your sun, moon, or rising. So tension, the things that you're feeling now, they're just going to be amplified. So it's really important that you recognize what you want in the present moment, and then don't be afraid to take action towards that. Okay. The more you wait or rely on somebody to do that work for you, the more you may find yourself disappointed. Okay. And this is something that is showing up for you. It's a very specific message, not going to resonate with all of you, but that's what I'm seeing for you in the present moment. Okay. So what happens in the near future? In the near future, there's a choice. I feel there's a choice. There's something here about a choice. So let's clarify. Okay, bottom of the deck, you have the Empress. So the Empress is nurturing, loving. It's that motherly energy, okay, in the near future. That's what I'm seeing for you. You have the Page of Cups, and the Page of Cups is clarified by the Six of Pentacles, the Temperance, and the Wheel of Fortune. So in the near future, the Wheel of Fortune is indicating here that you're going to have opportunities that are coming in. So even though something here becomes a little more difficult, burdensome, overwhelming, time consuming, there's an opportunity within all of this. The question is, when someone comes towards you in the near future, and they will, and they make an offer to you, are you going to take action towards that opportunity, or are you going to wait? There's a choice here, okay? These are two very different energies, the Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. So somebody here is generous enough to give you an opportunity, but there's a lot of this waiting, okay? And the reason why there's waiting, I'm going to tell you why there's a waiting game here in the near future. Temperance is here twice in the near future. So something is so slow moving. It's almost like molasses. It's so slow moving that either somebody can't make a solid decision on what they want, or something here isn't quite clear, and that's why action can't be taken. The Temperance is clarified by the Six of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Six of Cups. In order for you to be prepared for this choice, opportunity, chance of a lifetime, you may need to let something go from your past. There's something that you're so committed to here in the near future that when bigger and better opportunities show up, you may not be able to entertain them because you're too caught up with something from your past that you know ultimately needs to come to an end, that you need to move away from, but you remain being in the situation. So this is a more of a personal decision that you need to maybe choose and decide between. This is why what you don't see coming is the Five of Swords, because eventually things get so competitive. They get so competitive. They get so cutthroat that you may say to yourself, you know what? I don't even think that this is meant for me. I don't even think this is where I need to be at this time. So something is slow moving because there's fear here in the near future. Well, what if I take action? What if I have a new beginning and it's worse than what I'm in right now? Cancer, I don't think the situation that you're in the near future is going to get any worse than it is already. Okay. Of course, I can't say that because I don't know your personal situation, but I think a lot of you are going to realize in the near future, the Knight of Wands, action needs to be taken. That is clarified by the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the Star. A lot of you in the near future are trying to make something work. You're really trying to. You don't want to give up on it. You're saying to yourself, you know what? I'm just going to try to make this work. I'm going to try to make it work. But a lot of you are slowly, what I realize here, a lot of you are going to slowly move away from trying to make this situation work. And you're going to move towards a more tranquil energy, a more tranquil path. Something that is more healing, something that's more in alignment with your goals. I feel that something here in the near future isn't aligned with your goals. This is why you eventually decide to move away from it. And when you do decide to move away from it, bigger and better opportunities are going to show up and appear in your life. Okay. So this is what I'm seeing for you. Let's get some advice. What is the advice for Cancer? Okay, your biggest piece of advice is the Two of Pentacles. You have the Knight of Pentacles and the Ten of Wands. Your biggest piece of advice here is to look at your options and decide how you want this specific situation that you're inquiring about to move forward. Okay, before you decide to take action on ending something, changing something, starting something new, take your time. It is advised to take your time. And I think that's why in the near future you are taking your time. The reason why it's advised to take your time is because you don't want to get involved into a situation again where you feel stuck, where you feel burdened, where you feel overwhelmed. So the lesson here that you're learning is not to rush into things. And I think that's why a lot of you are taking your time, letting go of something, starting something new here. Of course, it is going to be up to you what you decide, but ultimately the advice here is to contemplate, to weigh your options. This is what the Two of Pentacles does. The Two of Pentacles is a pro and con energy. Should I do this? What's the cons? What's the pros here? And when you are in this energy of really weighing your options, you are going to feel a lot more confident moving forward. And this is what's going to help you to eliminate the burdens, the difficulties, and the overwhelming feeling of the situation that you're currently in at this time. Okay. So Cancer, this is what I have for you. I hope this reading helped. Thanks so much for tuning in, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.